Nation, family wagwan. So yes my peeps, but they are back with another video. And in this video, new revelations has emerged in relations to the Burnham Lodge demolition of houses which occurred last week, and now they have a halt on it. So basically my peeps, the new revelation is where them say some Klansman gangsters have believed to have collected millions of dollars from unsuspecting victims. So we see a few persons on a video when the Prime Minister went down there last week saying that they didn't capture the land, they purchased it from an individual, wherein they said they would get their titles in 6 months' time. But however, news have emerged that SCJ is saying that persons are saying that, the person that was selling them the land was doing it on behalf of SCJ. But SCJ has distanced themselves from it, and they have said that they didn't know nothing about anybody and they didn't send anybody on their behalf to sell the people to sell persons lots. You see me? So, last week it was like a firestorm wherein a few persons, got their house demolished. It was slated for 30 houses to be demolished, my peeps, but actually it's just like 10 of them get demolished, so 20 houses left over there. You see me? So the Prime Minister went down there last week, Friday, to clear up the situation which is ongoing. But I mean, they said that they give the persons them notice from March, so them give them a few months to move, and they are saying that they haven't got any notice. So them say them post up notice over there, them have pictures when them post up the notice, and the people them say them not get no notice. So me I wonder who has what a lie, because in this situation which is going on, people are tell lie. So why the Prime Minister never go down there before them start demolish the house and work out something with SCJ? You see me, wherein the people them can pay up some money and buy them piece of lot, and who have to go move to facilitate the road works, just move. But come on my peeps, you spend your hard earned money, your blood, sweat and tears, money where you work. People out there working at rain, sometimes them go at work and them not even have bus fare, them not have nothing for it, them sacrifice them little last money and build the house and pay workman and things same way, and for them house crumble up just like that. So my peeps, we have an article where we are going to read, wherein Jamaica Observer did an exclusive. You see me? So we are going to read the article, my peeps, and I'm going to leave on the thoughts and opinions down in the comment section, my peeps. And if you're new to the Rhyme Nation channel, my peeps, maybe going to subscribe to the channel, like up the video, and leave a comment down in the comment section, and big up regulars them. So like we go down at the article right now. The Klansman connection. The Spanish town St. Catherine-based criminal organization dubbed the Klansman gang is believed to have collected millions of dollars from unsuspecting people who paid up to $800,000 each for land adjacent to the approved Clifton settlement in the Greater Burnham Lodge development area in the parish. A Jamaica Observer probe has revealed that a top-ranking member of the Klansman gang was a person who collected cash for the parcels of land sold to people who believed that they were in legitimate business with the Sugar Company of Jamaica, SCJ, which is the owner of the lands. When the partially done buildings were demolished by the state last Thursday, there were claims that the person who sold the land was an employee of the SCJ, who did the transaction on his behalf. But in a release last Sunday, SCJ Holdings Managing Director Joseph described the claims as nonsense. According to Joseph, the SCJ does not carry out the sale of lands in such a manner. Joseph further said that no individual was authorized to collect cash on behalf of the SCJ. As the controversy continues over the demolition of the illegal houses, The observers on Monday pointed to an alleged top-ranking member of the Klansman gang who had reportedly carried out the transactions for the properties which people desperately needed. We heard about it, and an investigation was launched, at which point the people were served with notices to cease all construction on the property, said one government source. The notices were served on March 12, and we have pictures of the notices being posted. The people were warned that all permanent structures and other structures remaining on the property after the notice would be demolished. So it is unfair to say the government acted unfair almost 7 months later, argued the government source. Last Wednesday, Prime Minister Andrew Holness told Parliament that the National Security Council, in reviewing the development plan, has observed an insidious and growing threat in the area, where alleged gangsters were capturing lands in the area adjoining the Clifton community, creating their own informal subdivision and selling the land under false pretense of ownership or building on it themselves. This illegal capturing and building on public or private land will not be tolerated. We will not allow criminal gangs to create communities in the country, added Holness. It has been alleged that heavily armed Klansman gangsters have been walking through the approved settlement declaring their control of the area. On Monday, a number of government officials refused to go on the record to answer questions from the Observer, as they indicated that Holness would make a statement to Parliament today to outline the sequence of events. The demolition of the houses ordered by Holness created a firestorm last week, with some people attacking the government for its action, while supporters of the Holness administration and others argued that it is time for action against the illegal capturing of land to build squatter settlements. Some Jamaicans also commended the Prime Minister for moving decisively against criminality. People who had started construction on the land were left in tears as men and tractors worked to demolish the structures last Thursday. The opposition People's National Party, which is the PNP, has since announced that it will be assisting the residents with legal fees to take action against the government. According to the PNP, the action of the government represents a blatant disregard for the tenets of the United Nations Convention on Human Rights and supporting international conventions to which Jamaica is a part of. So yes, my peeps, that are the article where Jamaica Observer released. They did an really in-depth and them dig deep and search and get some real information, my peeps. So they must say SCJ put up notice from March, and persons are saying that the SCJ sent a representative to do business on their behalf, and the SCJ is distancing themselves from it. And we also heard that a top-ranking member of the Klansman gang was the person that was capturing the lands and selling it to unsuspecting victims. And they were walking through the area and, letting it be known that this is their area, so they're gonna be controlling it. So that's what we get from the Observer report, my peeps. You can leave your thoughts and opinions down in the comment section and let me know what you think about this. But it is really hard and really sad and really heartbroken for those persons that lost their houses that they were newly constructing. Yo, I see a lady, she a cry, my peeps, she a cry. And there was a next lady where did have her house and she have some furnitures in it and it got destroyed as well. So really sad. But I wish the Prime Minister did sort out this before them start demolish the people them house. Like, do something with SCJ and talk to the people them. where they can purchase the land and build them thing. People want place to live. And just government one place to live. Regular Jamaicans one place to live. You see me? So them get tricked. Them spend up $800,000 to sort out the land plus buy material, pay workman, and them lose all of that in a blink of an eye. So my peeps, I'm leaving the thoughts and opinions down in the comment section, and let me know what you think about this. And thanks again for watching. I'm out.